Cloudcast Media. Drew Schlosberg Spotlight on the Community Show, amplifying the voices of social impact organizations, entrepreneurs, local nonprofits, and other community champions who shape the culture, creativity, and connectivity of San Diego. Brought to you by Mission Fed Credit Union, bringing good things to San Diego for over 60 years. Learn more about what is good for you and good for all by visiting www.missionfed.com.
I'm Drew Schlosberg of Cloudcast Media. It's so cool to have back in the studio with us the folks from the Princess Project San Diego. Karen Martin-Spellerberg, president, is in the house. How you doing, Karen?
I'm great this morning. Thank you for having us, Drew.
Of course. Always good to have you back, joined by your colleague, Sharon Wilson, the treasurer of the Princess Project. How you doing there?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you for having us back.
Good. We got a special guest with us joining us, Kyle Picar. She is the teen ambassador. How you doing, Kyle?
Hi, good morning. I'm doing great.
So tell me, what does a teen ambassador do?
As a teen ambassador, I have learned to reach out to a lot of high school communities and get a lot of donations for a lot of Princess people that are willing to get dresses, as well as giving guidance as a personal shopper to make our memorable days happen.
Good. We're going to dig more into that. Absolutely. So, Karen, maybe you can give us a little nickel tour on what the mission of the Princess Project is.
Oh, absolutely. So the mission of the Princess Project is to promote self-confidence and individual beauty in every single teen that comes through our doors. We do that by providing free prom dresses and accessories to high school teens each spring, 100% free of charge.
Yeah, that is absolutely unbelievable. So when you started, how many dresses and accessories and how many people have you given stuff to?
Oh, my goodness. Probably throughout the state of California, with San Diego being the main headquarters,
right.
Over 25,000 teens have been served.
That is absolutely unbelievable. Were you one of those teens served?
You know, unfortunately, no, there was not that program. Though, thank you very much.
100%.
I appreciate that.
That's right. You're youthful. How about you, Sharon? How long you been involved with the organization?
I have been involved since 2016, and I've been a treasurer since 2018.
Yeah, I mean, that's just amazing. So I'll ask you this question, Kyle. Were you one of those teens that got a prom dress?
Yes, I was. I was in sophomore year in high school, and I was in my ROTC cadet ball. And ever since I've heard of this program, I walked out with that perfect dress, and I strive to make that same impact as it did to me.
So I want to get your feeling. Okay, so now here you are. You're going to the ball. You don't really have a dress, correct, yet?
Yes,
right?
That's correct.
And you go, what am I going to wear? And now you run into these wonderful folks and you find a dress. At that moment, what was your feeling?
It was unbelievable. It felt like it was too good to be real, to have all of those resources in one place. And not only that, to have all of the guidance from this wonderful volunteers that's able to help me surpass self-doubt and financial limitations to make that memorable day. It's amazing.
So the mission worked. You're very poised, by the way, and you're doing a great job on the How many podcasts have you done?
It's my first one.
Oh, my goodness. It's like you are a pro. You're doing great, by the way. And so everything you had talked about, Karen and Sharon, is exactly what Kyle is doing. The poise, the confidence, and all that business. I know you were tearing up a little bit, Karen, when you hear the story. Well, listen, I mean, that's just a great deal on this. So how many teen ambassadors, I ask you in this, Karen, how many teen ambassadors are there?
You know, this year we have over 45 teen ambassadors who are actively working to help spread the word about our free prom dress giveaways and also learn more about what the Princess Project does to help spread in their community.
So with that, do they, I'll ask you this question, Sharon, and you can add to it, Karen, do the girls get to keep their dresses?
Yes, absolutely. It's free charge, and they get to keep them and take them home.
So that is amazing because you can see that, listen, we're going to get them a dress. It's going to be a beautiful dress and all that, but we need to, take it back so we could give it to the next person. No, you let them keep the dress. I think I know the answer to this question, but I'll ask anyway, Kyle. Do you still have yours?
I still do, and I have donated a lot more for Princess Project.
Oh, my goodness. So how many different kids, students, young girls have you talked to and been involved with?
A lot. During my high school years, I have actually presented to a lot of my senior classes to let them know about Princess Project before our prom season. And from that on, a lot of people have definitely been very grateful for this wonderful program.
Right. So, Karen, talk a little bit about the giveaways. How does that work?
Oh, sure. Absolutely. So any high school teen in grades 9 through 12 can come get a free prom dress and accessory with us. All they need to do is go to our website, princessprojectsd.org, and click on Get a Dress, and they make an appointment to come see us at Mission Valley Mall or one of our several library pop-up prom shop giveaway stores at partner libraries. We make it really easy. The kids come in, they do need to show proof of enrollment in high school, and that is it. There's no other component required. And from the time they come into our doors, we make them feel beautiful and amazing. They get a personal shopper who will help fit them if they have never been fitted for a dress before. And we make it a really positive experience for all of the teens.
Right. Now, Sharon, is there a time frame when they have to do this? Is it from when to when? And where is it? Where is this done?
So our main location is at Mission Valley Mall,
Yeah.
kind of across from the post office or DXL
Yes.
shop. And the time that they get is an hour to shop, and that includes getting their dress and their accessory.
Okay.
And they can make an appointment through our website.
Right. And is it done like, I see March 26th through April 19th?
Yes,
Okay.
it is March 26th through April 19th at Mission Valley Mall,
Right.
and then at our other partner libraries that runs through the beginning of May.
Okay. Go through the beginning. Right. Exactly. So, but that's where when you sign up, you have to show up there to get your
Yes.
dress and fitted and all that. And you have 1 hour to do it, right?
Yes.
So
about.
so here, I'm not being a girl. Is that hard to do in an hour? I'll ask you that, okay?
Yes, it can be a lot, but what I really love about is having that guidance from a lot of the personal shoppers. There's a lot of varieties of different dresses, and then when that time, they are able to support us and help us get that perfect dress.
Yeah, it's interesting. We're chatting with our friends from the Princess Project San Diego, Karen Martin-Spellerberg, the president, joined by her colleague Sharon Wilson, treasurer, and the very poised teen ambassador, Kyle Picar, on this. And, I was sort of half teasing, but I wasn't teasing, and maybe everyone's different in their shopping habits, right? But for me, I go to the mall, I like that, I'm gone in 5 seconds, okay? And that's it. Obviously would not work in this area. So obviously you guys have been doing this for a while. You know what to do. You know the kids and all this aspect of it. So has it ever been, a challenge, on getting volunteers to help out? And is that a big part of what you need to do, Karen?
Oh, absolutely. Volunteers are truly the heartbeat of the Princess Project. We're a 100% volunteer-run nonprofit, and making the prom dreams come true for so many high school teens wouldn't be able to happen without our volunteers.
Yeah.
We definitely need volunteer help during our prom dress giveaways at Mission Valley Mall. Volunteers have to be over the age of 18,
Okay.
To come help, and we welcome many. So please sign up.
Now, does a volunteer, I don't mean to, this is a funny joke. I mean, I think it's true. Does it have to be female? Can it be a male who happens to be in the field of,
On occasion, we do have male volunteers sign up, but we put them in registration,
Yeah.
check out. We welcome our male volunteers,
Yeah.
and then also just for store setup and tear down as well. So we have many opportunities. So.
Right, exactly. So, Sharon, where do the dresses come from?
They're donated from a variety of different places. We have drop-off locations at dry cleaners throughout the area. They can find that on our website. We also have boutiques that will close and will donate their closeout
Inventory, right?
Right. And then we also have a lot of individuals who get rid of a bridesmaid dress or get rid of a dress that they no longer need to wear and give it to us to reuse.
Right. So how many dresses, Karen, are available for this March 26th through April 19th and into May?
Hold your horses. Are you ready?
I'm holding I've got my seatbelt on.
It is a drum roll.
Right.
6,600 dresses right now and counting.
Is this the biggest you've ever had?
Yes.
Oh
yes.
my goodness. Well, obviously because it's a great program and so forth. And they are now housed where, those 6,600?
So they're at our Mission Valley Mall location, and some of those dresses will be spread out amongst our partner libraries as well.
Right.
So that's why we're sharing the wealth.
And how many partner libraries do you work with?
So right now we have 8 library pop-ups,
Wow.
and we may be adding a couple more.
Right. And then when they go to your website, it'll let you know when those 8 libraries
Yes.
you're doing it, what the time frame is. So how many volunteers do you need for this?
Normally for a normal dress giveaway, if we have a shift, about 20 to 25 volunteers is perfect for us. So we have a great turnout, of teens that come to get a dress. And anyway, it's just a really great experience and very rewarding for the volunteers.
Well, listen, we're going to get into that. And when we come back from break, chatting with our friends from the Princess Project San Diego, Karen Martin-Spellerberg, president, joined by the treasurer, Sharon Wilson, and teen ambassador, Kyle Picar. I'm Drew Schlosberg, as you're listening to another edition of Drew Schlosberg Spotlight on the Community Show. We are the nation's longest-running community podcast. We're now in our 19th year, brought to you by Mission Fed Credit Union for 6 decades, doing great things in San Diego County, from food insecurity to literacy to arts and everything in between. They are a great community partner, and we will be right back.
When you do your banking with Mission Fed, you get great rates on auto and home loans. That's good for you, but something good also happens for a lot of other people. We're not for profit, so we put money back into the community to help lots of great nonprofits to keep San Diego strong. So you're not just getting something good, you're doing something good. Come to Mission Fed. It's banking that's good for all.
Brand amplification is the DNA of Cloudcast Media, and our code is the powerful blending of sound, voice, and storytelling to lift local brands and their communities. Whether it is our Brandcast, Schoolcast, or Causecast platforms, the unifying ethos is all about this community, the one you call home. If you dare to dream and want to explore the brand amplification of Cloudcast, a national leader in local podcasting and other Winfluence strategies, please visit us at cloudcast.us.
I'm Drew Schlosberg of Cloudcast Media. You're listening to another edition of Drew Schlosberg Spotlight on the Community Show. We are now in our 19th year, the longest-running community podcast in the nation, brought to you by the very cool folks at Mission Fed Credit Union. 60 years of doing great things in the community. So thrilled to have back in the studio our friends from the Princess Project San Diego, Karen Martin-Spellerberg, president of the project, and Sharon Wilson, our treasurer and teen ambassador excellence, Kyle Picar. Kyle, we're just talking about, what you have learned from this. Obviously, it struck a chord with you when you got your prom dress. You were a sophomore, is that correct?
Yes,
when you got
correct.
that, right? Exactly. What thrill do you get the most out when you are meeting with someone and you get to tell that person, I'm going to help you get a prom dress?
The thrill it brought me reminds me of the moments that I was sharing with the volunteers and being able to live up to the moment with the perfect dress on that special night. That is what I share and would like to spread through whenever I'm talking about Princess Project to my friends, to a lot of communities, and even girls younger than my age.
Right. So here you are, a sophomore. You're getting the dress. Your eyeballs are the size of saucers. You can't believe
Definitely.
it. Every motion is going through you. You're thrilled. I bet your family was pretty happy as well. Correct?
Yes, very.
Exactly. But now, fast forward to here. How would you say you've grown? I can tell you right now, you're an excellent podcaster. Has it helped your confidence? Has it helped you getting at networking? Has it helped you in your professional life? Go back to that day as a sophomore to where you are now.
Yes, definitely. When I think about that time, I just wanted to make that same impact. And as of right now, I volunteer every year. And that just brought me that gratitude and that humbleness to have all of those resources and also get that support and guidance from a lot of people that I have connected with. And that is what I do best. I share those blessings and do the services as best as I can.
Yeah, absolutely. Are you a student now?
Yes.
Where are you?
I am a student in Mesa College and as a freshman.
Congratulations. What are you
Thank you.
majoring in?
I'm currently a biology major.
Oh, my goodness. And what are your goals? What would you like to do with that major?
I hope to become a wildlife biologist and a part-time humanitarian.
Good. So we have an in for you if you want to do this. One of our close friends and a very frequent guest on our show is Gary Weitzman. Gary is the CEO of the Humane Society, and they have a wildlife deal up in Ramona, and they deal with, I'm not sure if you're familiar with it at all. So if you'd like an introduction to Gary Weitzman, we'll make one for you.
Yes, please.
Okay, that's good. She very quietly said, yes, please.
Yes.
We'll make that happen. No, I think that's terrific. Mesa College is a great college. The president has been on our show quite a few times, and she's wonderful, Dr. Hands, in this area. You know, Karen and Sharon, when you hear the stories and hear Kyle and what she's doing, I mean, this is exactly what you folks had in mind, correct?
Oh,
Yes.
absolutely. Absolutely. So, I'm so moved, Kyle. I was tearing up a little earlier, but absolutely, we just want everybody who comes through our door to feel beautiful and amazing, have that confidence, but also being part of the Teen Ambassador team to hear that growth that you experienced. It's just so wonderful to hear. Yeah, thank you for sharing that.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you know, Sharon, when you see these stories here, obviously it's phenomenal and all that. What can our listeners do? Start with you on this, and we'll pivot over to Karen on this, and certainly ask Kyle as well. What can our listeners do to support your efforts?
Well, for the first thing, listeners can donate to our organization. We have a link on our website. If they can't do that, they can certainly come and volunteer in any manner. That would be great. We love our volunteers.
Right.
The other thing people could do is to contact anybody they know that is in this situation that wants to get a dress and an accessory, have a wonderful night at prom, so that Princess Project can provide that. And if they want to become a teen ambassador and learn some leadership skills, we've got them covered.
No, I think that's great. So, me not being a shopper, as you well know, as I told, I spend 5 seconds when I do shopping. Give me an example of a prom dress accessory. What would that be?
That would be a clutch. We have earrings.
Okay, a clutch. That's like a small purse, right?
Yeah.
See, sorry to say, it's not my area of expertise over here. Okay, I got the earrings. Okay,
Yeah.
necklaces, brooches, and all that.
Yes,
Possibly.
Exactly.
See, I'm shocked that I knew that term. Right, very, very good on this. And Karen, is that on the website? Are there certain parameters of what you're asking for with the dress?
Absolutely, absolutely. We do have that on our website. If you click on donate, we have the donation dress request information on there.
Right.
And also, if I could throw in, we're grateful for any dress donation, but we especially need sizes 0, 00 to 2, and size 14 and above. We are always in a great need for those
on
dresses.
the smaller size and a little bit on the larger size.
We call them the fringe sizes.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Sizes, yes.
Learning some terms. I'm going to be a prom expert by the time this podcast is over, Kyle. What do you think about that? So, and that's all on there, correct?
Yes.
Are there any types of colors or shape? Doesn't really make a difference.
We do ask that the dresses are from years 2018 and above, though we do accept vintage dresses. In our store for giveaways, we have something for everyone. So we can have the pink, poofy Cinderella dress.
Right.
We can have the mermaid dress that, and then we can also have, the goth straight black dress. There's something for everyone. And again, vintage. I'm talking Jessica McClintock.
Okay. So Jessica, tell me the reference there.
Oh no, that was a prom dress brand when I was in high school. So
that's a brand then. Okay?
Yes.
I learned something new. See, I love learning something new in my advanced age on this. Kyle, what advice would you give to people that are listening to this? And why would you say this is a project you should get involved in?
Definitely try and look for a lot of resources. And since we are in high school, we're trying to make the best out of it and learning about all of these programs, such as Princess Project specifically. You won't regret it. And it will definitely help you along the way. And making this impacts, I don't know what to say. Princess Project, I think you should check on it. And
well,
the more you know.
Well, obviously, you're a great example of this, and the impact it's had since you were a sophomore and you got your dress to what you're doing now, biology major, soon to be a wildlife expert, maybe working for the Humane Society somewhere down the road. In this is exactly what Karen and Sharon and the whole team it's all about. It's making those connections. It's making sure that you can do it. You're so poised. So the networking is really important on this. Karen, any other comments that we can have our listeners do that can support what you're doing?
Oh, actually, you know what? To be honest, first of all, thank you again for having the Princess Project on the show today. And secondly, spreading the word about what we're doing. This is sort of a niche that happens in the spring. And we want as many kids. You heard the number of dresses we have, and we want to bring in as many as teens as possible to come get a dress with us and have Kyle's experience as well.
Well, that's interesting. And I should have been thinking about this yesterday. One of the shows that we do, we work with all the county superintendents in the 43 districts. And so we do something called Future Pathways Superintendents Unplugged. And we interviewed 5 superintendents yesterday. This would have been a good one to let them know about the Princess Project, to let the folks know that at their schools. I'm assuming you work with the schools too?
Oh, yes. We have a teen outreach team. They work with ASBs, all of the counselors and principals. So we have a great network that covers all of the high schools.
Yeah, and so, matter of fact, the next time that we're having some of these folks on, they'll still be in your wheelhouse. Our next interviews, I think, are in April. We'll make a mention of this and have them reach out to you folks and so forth. So I'm going to go around the horn here and have any final words. We'll start with you, Kyle. Any final comments?
I love Princess Project, and I advise you to reach out and to check it. Even though you can't come to our mall, there are a lot of libraries throughout the San Diego County that is more accessible for you.
That sounds great. Sharon?
Yes, thank you very much for having us. Thank you for letting us spread the word. Any teens, please come by and visit us. And any volunteers, if you have any inkling that you would enjoy this, I'm telling you, you will.
Very, very good. All right, Karen, you get the final word.
Oh, my goodness. Well, we started with talking about our mission, and I'm just extremely proud of the team that we have at the Princess Project and our teen ambassadors as well, because it's been able to allow us to grow from when we first started to now. And I'm looking forward to dress season this spring and what's to come in the future. So bigger and better every year.
Absolutely.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Shout out the website, please.
Oh, princessprojectsd.org, the Princess Project San Diego.
Well, we're going to look forward to your return appearance again. It's always great content. It's always great when you see folks like Kyle, and we're going to have you back in at your convenience. And maybe we can talk about how the season went as we've been chatting with the Princess Project San Diego. I'm Drew Schlosberg, Cloudcast Media. It's another edition of Drew Schlosberg Spotlight on the Community Show. We are the nation's longest running community podcast, now in our 19th year, brought to you by the very cool folks at Mission Fed Credit Union. 6 decades of doing great things in San Diego County. We hope you enjoyed the interview.
You've been listening to an episode of Drew Schlosberg's Spotlight on the Community Show, amplifying the voices of social impact organizations, entrepreneurs, local nonprofits, and other community champions who shape the culture, creativity, and connectivity of San Diego community. Brought to you by Mission Fed Credit Union, bringing good things to San Diego for over 60 years. Learn more about what is good for you and good for all by visiting www.missionfed.com.
Cloudcast Media.